35, go ahead and put up our own speed limit sign. 25. Had to put red around the outside so it didn't look like it was real. Down here we got some grain storage and some equipment storage shed. Up here, some more grain storage. We have 4 bins. Each of those bins holds around 6,000 or so bushels. That's our unloading pit right there during harvest for the seed wheat. Got the fuel. As you can see, we got just a little bit of fuel. Big one's big field diesel. Over here's the old equipment that we're collecting. That's an old John Deere combine right there, probably about 1950s. And here's our shop, the main center of operations. It's pretty big. Doors are big enough to fit a combine in. Combines are about 15, 20 feet tall. Keep on going around. Got the old tractors right here, really old, but they got cabs on them, so living the life of luxury. Propane. Right here's our monster shed. I'm not sure exactly on the dimensions of this thing, but that door is 120 feet or 100 feet wide or something like that. Big enough to fit a semi-small plane in, small passenger plane. So over here, starting at this end, we got some extra drills. That's a generator on the trailer. Got the big forklift right here. One of the spray trucks that holds water or fertilizer depending on the season. Those are our what we call bank out wagons. You drag those behind the tractors, like this tractor. You put it behind there and then dump from the combine into those, and then from the bank out wagon into the semi trucks, and they take it down to the river. Some extra tracks. That's a brand new Case quad track. It's got tanks in the front. Here's one of our new combines, got it this year. It's a 2588 Case. They can do about 5 miles an hour with a full header. The header's about 40 feet wide. Can't really get the idea of how big this thing is. This is all the way zoomed out. Have an idea how big it is. Pretty big. I'm 6'4", and this tire's about 6 feet tall almost. Let's get an idea of the scope of these things. They're huge machines. Pretty dangerous. Don't want to get run over a second into one of those things. Wouldn't be much left. Over here we got our drills. Got 5 or so sets of them. Some of them are 100 feet wide almost. And that's for seeding. Not too complicated. Dump the seed in the top and it comes out the bottom. Some way more over here. We just have a fleet of these things. Seeding, you got to be done fast. Heading over this way. This is one of our trucks used in harvest. Go down to the river, Kenworth. That thing's got about 42 wheels on it, according to my math. That's not even an 18-wheeler. But right here, got our dune buggy, just for having fun. Got the old 1978 mower with the rototiller on the back. Got the semi-newer mower, need a new one. Thing's in old shape. We got our 4-wheelers over here. One's for spraying, this one's for just going around picking up garbage. I want to show that's a bucket truck right here. Here's one of the headers for those combines, just so you can get an idea how huge these things are. It's got dual reels on it. That way there's not too much stress in it break. Here's one for one of the combines for the other one. We upgraded the newer combines where we're only on 2 on all 12,000 acres. That's a fan blade right there. But things are huge. Over here we got some more trailers for the trucks. Got a brand new tractor, some old tractor. Got a small forklift right here from the shop. This is the Challenger 55. It's a cat. It's a semi-small one. This is a 65. I forget, it's brand new, I'm not really sure. But it's a medium-sized one. It's not quite as big. Alright. Now in the shop, as you come in, this door. Got all the mandatory farming's notices. Tells you what you gotta do and what, you gotta keep the work safe and all that. There's the old calendar. It's my dad's office in there. I'm sure he wouldn't like me showing too much of that. First aid kit, fire extinguisher. In here, this is the lunchroom. It's where the guys spend their lunch. Their long half-hour lunch in here. They probably cut it short usually. So, just got all the coveralls, all that stuff. Yeah, 2 TVs. These guys are big pimping in here. 2 fridges. But look how much of the fridge they use. Look why the fridge is used. Oh yeah. So we got Rockstar, coffee, beer, more beer, and more different kinds of beer. Oh, and some tequila. Yep. Good old work fridge. That's why you gotta love farming, huh? This fridge, some tasty delights in there. Mustard. Here we go. This shows you the different layouts of Washington, different field types. Green's the awesome kind. Then it gets worse and worse as it progresses down to the really light silver or the really light brown. So as you can see, that's the dividing line between the hippies and the rednecks. Rednecks over here in the dry stuff. So this is our area right here. Yeah, the lightest area on the map. If you didn't notice, that equals the littlest amount of rain over here, and the different types of ground types. Whole chart. Quality. Alright. There's the old radio, so the mechanic can just chill in here during harvest. And then if you're out here in the hot outside. There's another combine. It's the old concave in there, it's out. It's right here. That's the inside part of the machine that turns really, really fast and does the initial thrashing and beats up the head so it separates. And it slides in here. You can see in there. That's the inside of one of these beasts. I wouldn't want to go up in there. This is one of the combines, it's a side hill combine. So it levels, it has hydraulics on it, so you can go on extremely steep stuff and still kind of have the illusion of not being on the edge of death, but you still are. Drill press, solvent washing. Got a couple different sizes of bolts and nuts here. Got lots of different needs for them. Got a couple tools, just a few, a couple hammers. The biggest monkey wrench you've ever seen. That's how big it is. That's in my hand. That's a crescent wrench. Thing's about 3 feet long almost. Probably about more like 2. Got one of the workbenches right here. Yeah, the guys like half-naked women, so they get it. That's my dog right there. It's kind of a weird type of picture. Another radio. That's how we get the internet out here. One of those. That's an antenna. Wireless internet. That's why my internet's so great. There's the screens that go in the back of the combine. They're kind of stacked in different ways on top of each other, and then they shake. The wheat shakes down between the two. Then it's separated. Back here, this is where all the wheat, or the chaff comes out the back, all the stuff you don't need. Climb up on the back up there, I don't really want to, you can see the engine is pretty huge. But, yeah, this thing's nice and shiny because of moi. Waxed it, as you can imagine. Takes a long time to wax one of these things, like waxing a house. This is our air conditioning type of unit here, and then just parts. All different kinds of parts, paints, to-do list. Lots and lots of parts. You can never have too many parts. If something breaks down, time is money. Well, that's about it for in here. And then you got more skis up there. My dad used to like to ski a lot. Our family still does, but not quite as much. And then some more parts up there. I don't want to go up there. I used to have my computer up there and I'd game. Then I moved it down here, and then I'd play in there, get the internet in there, but then eventually I don't want to do that, so I had to get internet in my house. But if you go down this way some more, you got, it's a long, people ask for a lot when they ask for this tour. It's a long tour. That's another thing that goes in the front of the combine. That's what the header attaches to. Then that attaches to the combine in the front. This just basically feeds into the machine. Got the welding bench, air compressor, welder, welding stuff in there. Found that scientific thing on the side of the road, kept it. You got more tools, drill press, more welder, another welder, and some saws, grinder. Oh yeah, here we go. Mr. Safety himself, this is me on Christmas. Tell me that guy doesn't have the downs, huh? It's kind of a family joke. But, okay, going outside to the other part of the shop. It's kind of lower level. It's the drinking fountain. It's classy. Real classy. It's actually an eye wash unit. It's not a drinking fountain, but nobody knows that or cares. So out here, got some rakes for the yard work, pitchforks, shovels. We got some pipe, all different sorts. Got all the different oil types out here. Some of the different oils we use. The hydraulic transmission, diesel type of oil, the thick stuff, the light stuff. Those fridges. As you notice, we like fridges a lot. But those are just used for storage. Keep some like different oil type things in there. This is how much oil we need. Those are filled with oil. Goes through a lot of oil out here. These cabinets, they're filled with oil filters. So lots and lots of oil. This is my dad's project. We got this a couple years ago. Reminded him of being a kid. He used to have a Trans Am. That thing's a beast right here. The engine they put in is monstrous. So but it's not broken. Can't really see it too good. Night shot. But yeah, I think it's like a 6.6 liter or something like that. The thing's rebuilt. It's getting to be almost finished. He's gonna have it painted next. That'll be the finish on it. Shot head. There you go. This is a place where we do oil and that kind of stuff and wash filters. And this is what you call a nice sink setup right here. That's classy. Real classy. So those are empty spray stuff. Not much else out here. Another tractor. Oops. That's one of our newer tractors as well. And then one of our super small wheat trucks we use only when we really need it.